follow libs of TikTok, call black activists race hustlers for talking about a real thing that's actually happening, and then get mad at me. Crazy. I think she's mad because I ratioed her. I think that's the real reason. I think she's mad because I ratioed her. Even though she has like quadruple my following. You really do hate to see it. Libs of TikTok bin block me. I've been blocked by libs of TikTok. When I ratioed that loser, when she was trying to say that like drag show was like super predatory or something, and I made that like big tweet that was like, there's literally nothing wrong with this, you guys are super weird. Then and like it like ratioed her tweet, and then like when that happened, then she blocked me. She's like, I'm sick of these people talking about facts and logic. I'm angry, grr. And so then she blocked me. Literally, it's crazy because James Lindsay blocked me for the same reason. He tried to like okay groomer me, and I called him a fucking loser. And then I posted the picture of him chilling out with a literal convicted pedophile, and then he blocked me. And I'm like, what the hell? What's wrong with you people? This is on top of Carlene Borsenko with coming out that she's literally married to a convicted pedophile and child porn trafficker. And I'm the bad guy. Apparently, I am cute freaking Billie Eyelash reference. I'm the bad guy, I guess. Sorry, what? Yeah. This is why I made this meme yesterday. Or last night, I guess. Or last morning? When was this? Like 5 a.m. or something? Yeah, 4:55. But I was like, today I will open Carlene Borsenko's hidden replies. Clueless. I was clueless. I had no clue what was going on until somebody said, I saw somebody say like, don't look at Carlene Borsenko's hidden replies on Twitter, and I'm like, I guess I'll take a look, and this is what's in her hidden replies. Okay, unfortunately this comes from like an LGB alliance person, so he hates trans people. But like, if he's gonna shit on sorry, not this person, but if they're gonna shit on Carlene Pachinko, I'm perfectly happy doing so. Candidate for governor who is a known sexual predator, Carlene Borsenko, who carried on a years-long relationship with a convicted child pornographer while he was in prison. It's not just like, oh, it was like years afterwards and he's been out of prison. Oh, he served his debt to society or whatever. It's just straight up just like POV. This is a pedophile. Did I want to date him? They're just sending mail back and forth to each other while he's in prison for CP trafficking. It's crazy. Horrible even. Oof. Huge oof. Huge oof. And then she just hid all the replies and now is just pretending they didn't exist. Crazy. I had no idea who she is, and I still don't know who she is. Oh, she's just like some conservative weirdo who doesn't say that she's a conservative, even though she is just a conservative. Weirdo who now spends her time shitting on trans people, and who also said that everybody who died in the Holocaust chose to die in the Holocaust. Oh yeah, she said Hitler goes to heaven because he like completed the task that God sent him to do or something, and then he completed the task of the universe. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Everybody who died in the Holocaust was actually a soul who is omniscient and omnipotent, who can know what's going to happen and what is going to happen in the world, and saw that the Hitler soul wanted to do the Holocaust, and so they decided, hey, you want to do the Holocaust? I want to like know what a Holocaust feels like while it's happening. I want to know what it's like to be on the train to Auschwitz, so we can like get together and we can do the Holocaust together, and we can do it consensually, and then I can die, and then you can kill yourself, and then we go back into the, and then we'll all go back into the great recycling of souls to be reborn, and then we'll try something new, I guess. And so it's honestly one of the worst takes that I've seen in my entire life. Yes, the I just want to knit lady can justify anything with that rhetoric. It's crazy because she does justify anything with that rhetoric. She actually does. Yeah, she is insane. But yeah, she decided to like, instead of being normal, she decided to do that. And now, you know, now we're here. Now we're here. That's exactly what happens. Best way I've ever described. Yeah, she's just weird. She's just a weirdo, dude. And so people asked her the same thing, and she's like, yes, all slave drivers went to heaven because all slaves were just souls who wanted to know what it's like to be a slave. And so they lived their slave life, and then when they got killed, and when they got tortured to death for not picking enough cotton, they just were like, they went to their other soul buddies in the soul fucking society and were like, man, I'm so glad I experienced that. That's so cool. And then they relinquished the knowledge that they had of being a slave to every other soul in the soul society. and they can then be like, man, that's crazy. Being a slave is so wacky. And then they just go on to just do something else, I guess, be reborn as like, I don't know, a goddamn like Hooters hostess, I guess. Chose to be violated. Yes, so if you're wondering, if you were to ask her, does that mean that I deserved blank to happen to me, or does that mean that my like soul, I guess, wished for this to happen to me? Like, I'm going to tell you, you don't have to wonder. The answer is yes. She's done this whole arc. She's answered all the questions. She does believe the answer is yes, and you did deserve it. Not my bad. You asked for it because your omniscient soul knew that it was going to happen, and you just don't have access to your soul thoughts while you're in person form. And so the soul is very happy. That's enough internet. Fuck you for telling me that. All I'm saying is that this girl's insane, okay? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I did make a video on this wacko. I also debated her as well. It's unfortunate because like that debate was the first debate in which I had a panic attack or like an anxiety attack at the beginning. And so I like at the beginning of the debate, I was kind of like out of it because I was trying to pretend that I wasn't having an anxiety attack, but I was. Everybody in chat and like even the host was like, "Are you okay, buddy? You don't look too good." And I'm like, I'm fine. I'm great. I just need a second to like cool down." And I had to like pretend I'm breathing into a paper bag or something for a second. I had to like just mute my mic and just chill out for a moment, but then I was able to come back. It took a moment, but I made it back and I finished the debate and I think I did pretty well.
This meme is very real.
What happens when you don't go to church enough? It is what happens when you get all your knowledge about like church from the internet. A little dissociation as a trait. Yeah, it was like my soul was being pulled from my body a little bit, and I had to like grab back on and just like pull back in to stop from like completely dissociating. It was so cringe. It was so cringe because I had something to say, but I literally couldn't say it. Like the words just would not come out of my mouth. Hey, have you guys experienced that before? Some of you may have noticed this. This happens to me when like in debates every now and again, or when I'm saying stuff, is I'll be like, you know, I'll just pause and I'll look like, you know, and it looks like I'm trying to force words out of my mouth, but they just won't come out. Some of you may have seen it or noticed it every now and again. It feels embarrassing when it happens, but I'm like, I know the word I want to say. I know exactly what I want to say, but there's just like a barrier, like some invisible barrier between like my diaphragm like moving the air in my lungs and my throat, like in my like mouth doing the word thing, and the words in my brain like that want to come out. Mom spaghetti. Call it buffering. It is kind of literally brain buffering. It actually is. It's so weird. It is literally brain buffering. I have no clue how that works or how it happened, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. If you're enjoying the content, hit the subscribe button. If you don't, it'll make Boo very sad. I know a bunch of you who are watching are not subscribed. Join the frenzy. You won't regret it. Thank you, Boo.